Hi, welcome for tuning in. In today's episode, we're going to be learning about our son's reading curriculum for 3rd grade. So make sure that you stay tuned. Alright, see you in a bit. Hey, welcome back. Alright, well in today's episode we're going to be covering our son's reading curriculum. Now if you're a regular fan of our show and you've seen our other videos, you probably saw our curriculum for last year for 2nd grade. It's under, I believe, the English curriculum video. And so in that video you're going to see that we use like a whole series of reading books that was being used in the public school system that my son was going to. And so again, it's just like if you want to learn more about why we started homeschooling and our newest update, just watch our update video or our intro video or why we started homeschooling, and especially our update one. But we were trying to mimic last year when we first started homeschooling what he was doing in public school, and that turned out to be a big mistake and a big waste of money. We had all these reading books that we had ordered and workbooks and everything, spent a small little fortune, and it just turned out to be a big failure. And so it wasn't necessarily the stories in the book, because our son really loved the stories, but I think it was the fact that maybe, I don't know, maybe it was just like too slow for him, or he found it boring. But when it came to like the workbook type work, it's just like he wasn't interested in that. And so basically what we started doing, as you probably know if you saw our update, the first part of this school year we started with unschooling, and that didn't work out. So at the beginning of February we started back into doing regular curriculum style work, where we're doing different styles and techniques. And in a future video I'll take you through what our day is like and how we do our homeschooling. But for reading, we're using Spectrum, as we've been using Spectrum for a lot of our other subjects. This is a great source. I really like this reading one because, let me just show you, because it starts off with like a story here where you can have your child read it through, and then it has a series of questions on this side. And so it has like vocabulary skills and reading skills. And the reading skills actually helps your children to become, or your child to become, a critical thinker. Because a lot of the questions are like, what would happen? It's like, what do you think? Or what would the outcome be? Or things like that. Or, I really like this. And some of these stories continue on, like the Two Boys Big Plans, and then it continues on with 1/10, lots of stuff. And it's the same boy, same story, but it just continues on. And again, another set. And so basically what I have my son do is like, we do one story a class, and he reads the story, he answers the questions, and then also as part of reading, he also reads a chapter book. I don't know if you can see this on film, but he has just gotten interested into this Magic Treehouse series. This is the book he's currently reading, Mummies in the Morning. And so, as you probably saw from a couple of my hauls, I just recently got him like a whole bunch of these books, the Magic Treehouse series books, because he adores them, he loves them, and he actually just picked it up because I had this on his bookshelf. He just went and picked it up and started reading it. And so it's like, I think what he finds amazing about it because they do have like some pictures in them, but it's at a point to where it's like readable for a child his age. So he really does like these. So what I've been doing is, along with this, after this is done, he reads a chapter in this book also, and then he reads it to me. He actually reads this to me. That way if there's any words or any questions I can answer, I'll be right there. And so then after he finishes one of these books, he journals about it in here, where he writes a 2-page story. Let me show you. So basically we'll just like take a front and back, we'll take like 2 pages, and he'll write me something about it, sort of like notebooking, and he'll draw a little picture of the story. And so that's what I have him do every time he finishes a book. This is something that we even did like last year. When he would finish a book, we'll have him do some sort of notebooking or journaling about the book where he can remember the story and what he read. I'm sorry, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning while I'm doing this. Okay, so so this is what we do for reading. So we do a page out of this, well, a section, a page, 1 story per day, and then we do a chapter in the book, and then after he's done with the book, he does journaling or notebooking or whatever you want to call it at the end, and then we move on to another book in the series. So this is our 3rd grade spectrum reading. Again, you can find it at Joann's or Michael's or where we get it on Amazon. So if you have any questions, just feel free to leave them below. I'll be glad to answer them. And please make sure you subscribe and tune in and tell your friends about us too. Alright? Okay, so thanks for watching. Again, we love you very much. Bye.